me like a Hellcat.
Before we get started, I have a favor. If you enjoy my content and want to see me continue to improve in both quality and size, please check out my Patreon linked in the description. Any amount helps and it is greatly appreciated. There are so many rewards for each level of donation, so go check it out. Now back to the video. Hey guys, this is Untitled and I am aware it is really late to be doing this video since everything has already happened and all the other channels have reported on it. But the first day of the siege of the Rainbow Six Invitationals has happened today, and they officially revealed the two new operators, which are Iana? I still don't even 100% sure how to pronounce her name. It's Iana and Oryx, the new, what did they say? She's from the Netherlands? I'm not sure if that's Dutch or Danish. Danish? I don't know. I really don't know. She's from the Netherlands, our Netherlands local attacker, and our Jordanian defender. And we also got revealed the new Oregon Rework. We also got announced a couple of changes coming to several different characters within the game, as well as a revamp to the main menu UI. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. So starting out with Oryx, since he was the first person talked about in the trailer, his ability is a little dash ability. Like he kind of does a little dash forward. He's the fastest operator because of this, and it works on basically an infinite. He has infinite uses, but it takes a few seconds to recharge once you reach like 0 uses left. But he can just use it as a mobility tool. He can use it to run into enemies and knock them down, including shield operators. He can break through soft walls and barricades, but if he breaks through the soft wall, it resets the amount of charges he has, and it also deals 10 damage. But as a secondary capability of his ability, he is able to climb up hatches, where he can like just clamber onto it and peek over around it and look around, see if there's anyone around, and then pull himself all the way up or go ahead and drop down. Overall, he's really cool, and the fact that he can bust through shield operators, just knock them to the ground, knock any operators to the ground, but the shield operators part is going to be probably the biggest and most and coolest part of his kit. I was kind of not sure what to think about him because whenever they announced what his ability, or whenever it was leaked what his abilities were going to be, or what his gadget was going to be, I'm like, that's kind of lame. Like, if he could just bust through objects, it's a little lame, but now that they revealed that he can bust through people, he can also clamber up stuff. He's literally like an Assassin's Creed character. It's actually kind of cool. I do really like the character. But then we get to his loadout, which is, for primary, he has the SPAS 12 shotgun, as well as the MP5 assault rifle, but then he also has the option for the Bailiff handgun and the USP 40 handgun. So the Bailiff is basically, he has a shotgun pistol in case he decides to run his assault rifle instead of his shotgun, and then for gadgets, he has barbed wire and bulletproof camera. And in the trailer, they announced what his counters were going to be, and they said that Gridlock counters him because him taking the damage makes him stop, or him stepping on the floor spikes makes him stop his rush ability. Nomad, similarly, she stops him with her air jab and throws him back like he normally does. Claymore was what they announced as one of the counters for him, even though it's kind of a counter to all attackers. But I mean, if he's going to bust through a door and try to peek somebody, if they have a Claymore on it, they'll stop him from busting through the door. Then they also said Lion, which I mean, is kind of like they're pulling at strings because they made a character that isn't really countered by anybody, and so they're trying to pull strings to decide, well, to show that they didn't overtune a character. So we'll see how that goes. But up next, we get Iana. I don't know how to pronounce her name. I've heard them say it a million times in a row, and I swear I hear it differently every single time. Her gadget is basically a movable Prisma, but the cool thing about it is it copies her skin and her weapon. It's basically a copy, it's literally a clone of her. It cannot shoot or use gadgets or climb ladders or repel, but it can do every other movement. It also replicates her sounds. I believe she's also able to scan gadgets through it. I'm not. That wasn't confirmed or not. I don't think we ever saw that actually in the trailer, but that might still be an option. But if it takes one instance of damage, it is destroyed. So the Gemini decoy system, I believe is what it was called. I might be wrong. It's Gemini something. Gemini holographic system. Something like that. I don't 100% remember because it's been an hour since I watched the videos and I've been watching other new stuff trying to get everything gathered. But so it takes 1 instance of damage. So what they claimed her counters were going to be was going to be anyone that can do damage at all. Like all damage counters her. Mute counters her because he can hack, or in the outer mute area, her hologram flickers. So you can tell that it's her hologram, so you can either decide not to destroy it and force her to stay on cams, or go ahead and destroy it and force her to come to you. They also said like Bandit and Kaid counter her because, of course, like their electrified stuff will immediately take her out of it because 1 instance of damage stops her. Vigil also somewhat counters her because he is able to not be detected by her because it works like a regular camera, so she's not able to she's able to avoid being detected. So that's another thing about it. And then also Castle, as well as any barricade, is a counter to her, but that's kind of an obvious thing because she can't do damage or break through stuff. So if there's something in her way that she can't go around, it counters her. So I mean that makes perfect sense. But now when we get to her loadout, she comes with the ARX 200 assault rifle or the G36C assault rifle. I believe the G36C is Ashes, I believe. It might be Ashes, but it doesn't have an ACOG according to them. And then she comes with the MK1 9mm handgun as her, well, secondary. And then she can run with a smoke grenade or a frag grenade. So overall, she has a pretty good kit. I have no issues with it. I do really like it. They're both just really interesting characters. They're both really good characters. I feel like Iana might be a little situational. She's going to be an intel operator very similar to Twitch, but I'm not sure how useful she'll be. She might be able to pair with Twitch, but that's still to be seen. Up next, we get the Oregon rework, which I'm not really going to go into detail on this because I'm not a map expert. I'm not like really good at knowing the maps anyway, so I probably would like say the wrong thing over and over again. It would just sound like I am absolutely... it sound like I'm an idiot. So I'm just going to leave that to other channels. I might decide to... I remember I was going to do a map comparison of... what if the last 2 maps where they get reworked? I was going to do a comparison, but it kind of fell through because I didn't get the gameplay recorded in time, so... But it's basically made... Oregon wasn't a bad map in the first place, but they made it to where it's a little newer. It's a little easier to move around in, because there were some areas that were entirely cut off because there's a single walkway. They've made it to where you can actually get to other areas. Like, for instance, they added a staircase in Tower. They added a staircase at the bottom of it, allowing you to get to the basement. So it just gives you more avenues to, well, attack, or force you to defend from. So... overall, some pretty good changes to that. On top of that, we did get the announcement of the Cav Elite skin, which of course has been leaked and hacked out of the game repeatedly, but it looks really cool. I do actually really like this. I have no complaints about it. Up next, we're going to go to the new UI changes. It's basically just an updated UI, make it look a lot cooler, or easier to navigate, not just one play tab. You actually can select different play options. Very similar in style to Overwatch, I would say, where each of like the play modes is on a different tab. So I think that's a pretty cool idea. We won't get confirmed till tomorrow what all the other changes will be, but we do know that we're gonna get a lot of the entire roadmap tomorrow. But a couple of other changes that were talked about today were, one, a pseudo reworked Lesion through his utility. His goo mines now rely on range and line of sight to provide the icon. So if they're in line of sight and within a certain distance, they work as normal. But if you go behind like a wall or go too far away, the icon disappears and you cannot keep track of them. So it's to remove his ability to get intel. In addition to that, they made it to where it does not have the initial tick of damage. So basically you hit it, you don't take damage immediately, you are slowed and have all the other effects, but you don't take damage immediately. But I also believe, I might be wrong about this, I think Core Ross talked about this, is that the tick damage is ever so slightly increased, so that's something that you'll have to keep in mind if you're going to play him. Next is a little bit of a change to Twitch. They have made her The ammo on her Twitch drones works more similar to Echo's yokai, where it's infinite. It has a max of 3 charges that take a little bit of time to charge up, but it means that she's not limited to how many charges she has. She doesn't get access to as many charges as quickly, but she does, by definition, get an infinite amount by the end of the game. That's all the information we revealed today. If I missed anything, I'll just talk about it in tomorrow's video. So yeah, that's all the changes that we're going to be getting with, or that's all the new stuff that was announced today. There's still a lot of changes to be seen. There's more map reworks, more operator stuff that's going to be announced or revealed tomorrow. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to get to that tomorrow. I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get to it tomorrow or have to post it in addition to my Minecraft and Mondays video on Monday, because I'm not sure how my schedule is going to work since I have to drive all the way back to school tomorrow. So if I don't report on it, that's why. So, yeah, what do you guys think about all this stuff? Are you guys excited for Void Edge? I am pumped for it. I cannot wait to get my hands on Oryx and Iana on Monday. I'll do another video on that whenever they get released, regardless of whenever I release the next video. But yeah, so what do you guys think? Are y'all excited? Feel free to tell me in the comment section down below or in the Discord server linked in the description. As always, thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. And follow me on all my socials. Keep up with the AFF channel. Go to my Discord, join the conversation, go to my Patreon if you feel like supporting me. This is EmeraldAvengerG. Have a nice day, stay safe. Peace out.